This guy's name is Uncle Creepy. I wonder why. Great finds today. I didn't get a lot in today, but I got some interesting items. Something I thought would be worth more than it is, and something someone brought in that they thought was worth more than it is. Plus, some things that are easy to figure out exactly how much they're worth. Anyone will tell you. So the first thing we have here is something I thought was worth more than it is. Because look at this. This box is cool. These are polished checkers. This is old. You can play checkers. See there's the king if you wanted, and the not the king. Everything seems to be in order. These are old. These are cool. But these are just like everything else. There was tons and tons and tons of these made, and they're pretty well made. They're well made. You can see it's a dovetail box. So these are actually not worth that much. These are something you can play checkers with. Yeah, it's actually something that's a collectible that you can use. It's a cool box, and I guess you could hide stuff in there, but the reveal is very cool. Now, something else I got in there is really cool. This is Creepy Uncle Creepy, sorry. These are masks. They're made in Mexico. And you can see he actually has his name back on there. Someone took the time. Look at the hairstyle on this guy. I mean, that is awesome. He's got one little thing right there going here. He doesn't brush his teeth. But this is a cool. These masks are pretty cool. I got this one. This is more of a fantasy because his nose looks like he drinks a lot and he has horns. Not a lot of people have horns. He only has one eye. He's one eye. He does not brush his teeth ever. And these are cool masks. Now, masks, how much do they sell for? Well, they're not really that expensive. They're cool. They're rubber. They're awesome. They're fun to drive around. I would get this and just drive around town. If you drive around town, you're sitting here and you look over. I think you would get some attention. But this is Uncle Creepy, and he is creepy. And someone took the time to glue on all that hair. I didn't do a good job on the top. Which one of these is worth the most? Is it creepy a yellow teeth guy, or just I haven't brushed in a while guy? Actually, it's Uncle Creepy because he is cool. I love his little hair on top there. He's cool. He should probably get that checked out. That might be cancer. But they don't really sell for that much, maybe $15 to $20 if you're lucky, but they just look cool. And you can have a lot of fun with these. And we talked about the checkers. That's not worth the most. I got all these coins in today. And people think that everyone thinks their coins are worth a lot of money. Now, these are just Westward Series nickels. So these are just nickels. Nickels are made out of nickel. You can see here that someone just took some nickels. There's Jefferson. Maybe a little gold plating on there. Put them all in this nice little box and sold it for a lot of money. There's literally 20 cents in here. 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 20 cents in here. I mean, it's in a nice little case. There's nothing special about these, but there's not a lot of money to them. Our good buddy Chuck, who loves coins, and he loves dimes. He loves finding them. He is one of those treasure hunters, and we all know it's fun treasure hunting when you're treasure hunting. He is what it is. He has a metal detector, and he's actually been to our house, and he found a quarter. And he spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and he found one quarter. Do not tell his wife. So, anyway, these are dimes, and these would what you'd be considered. There's not a lot of new mastic value in them, so you consider these junk silver. That's what they're called. They are worth probably about 20 times their face, so they're probably worth $2 a piece. I mean, you can go on silverrecyclers.com and find out exactly how much these are worth. Now, these are 90% silver. Everything 64 and before are 90% silver, not nickels, not these. And they're worth about 20 times face at spot value because they're 90% silver. They're cool, they're fun to collect, and some of them are worth more. So, $2, $4, $6, not a lot of money. Chuck should probably pay more though. And then I've got some silver rounds. Now these are rounds. These are These are made in the Buffalo nickels. You can see the Buffalo on the back there. 0.999 silver. That means we got as close as we could. There is what the nickel used to look like. These used to have the dates here that always rubbed off, and this one they didn't even bother. So this is 1 troy ounce of silver. It's pure silver, as pure as you can get. And these are easy to figure out what they're worth. You know, right now at this taping, they're worth about 28 bucks a piece. But they could go up, they could go down. But they will always probably be worth money. They're in these nice little collector's things. You can stack these. They're awesome. And then I got this one in, and this is an ounce and a half, a troy ounce and a half. This is from Canada. There's the Queen. Of course, she makes a lot of appearances on money. Now, we will never have a live person on money in our country because you have to die to get on the coin. That is unfortunate. So if you're ever on a coin, you're dead. So there's the Queen there. This is a $8. $8, so it's probably $8 worth of silver back when Canada made this in 2017. It's 0.999. It's easy to figure out what that is worth. These aren't real currency. They're coins that the government will make and take more of your money, because all governments, Canada, everywhere, likes to take money. Now, this last thing is kind of an interesting piece, and it took me a while to figure it out. This says Caesar's Palace. This is not a Roman coin. It's from 1997. You can see that it's silver. It only weighs about 18 grams, and it was kind of strange because I couldn't figure out exactly what 18 grams of silver. That's not half a troy ounce. It's cool, but these are collectors. What this was a actual collector's piece from the casino, and it had a gold rim around it, and that's what it sold for. That's what it was for, but it was from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, and it's cool. It's still a piece of silver, so someone knocked it out because they just want the silver. I would have kept it. You know, it's probably about $15 worth of silver right there as it sits, but, you know, sometimes the coin, and I did see one sell for that amount. That's the only one I thought that sold. So it sold for a little bit more, but sometimes it's fun to collect them and see what they're like. So, just because they're in this little case doesn't mean they're worth money. Just because they're loose doesn't mean they're not. These are worth more than a dime. Now, if you take these to the bank, they will give you exactly 10 cents for it. It's still U.S. currency, and it's still worth it. But I go to the Bank of Chuck, and he gives me more for these. So, if you've got these, go through, make sure you have them. Just because this is interesting, don't bust them apart. If you've got a cool old box, go ahead, play some checkers, maybe for some silver. And if you have a crazy old uncle, or if you want to have fun, get yourself a mask and go drive around, especially maybe at the gas station with the price of gas. I don't think anyone else are going to be able to afford to brush our teeth.